the fuck? Get the fuck off me! Asshole! What the fuck?
Videos like this are the exact reason I do what I do. Try to multiply protectors in the world, right? Moments before this attack, this guy was one of those people. One of you people. One of those people who believe that nothing like that would ever happen to him. You know, he's a good person. Somehow that should protect him. If anything like that ever happens, the cops will show up. There's no need for you to harm yourself or learn anything about how to protect yourself because this would never happen to you, right? One of you people, one of most of you. Oh, Byron's training's too over the top. I don't need to learn behavioral profiling, risk assessments, situational awareness, all the easy things you can learn online through our program so that you can actually live a safer pattern of life and never, ever have to use your hard skills. But also, why not have the hard skills as well when you have some of the best instructors at the tip of your fingers who can give you skills you need to deal with a situation like that? See, the thing that is difficult for me is that I'm from the other side. I'm from the dark side. I know what kind of enemies are out there. I know what kind of predators are out there. I know that there are many men way worse than me, and I've got to train to be formidable in order to face those men. But I also know that those men are hunting you. And despite our best efforts as professional protectors and as law enforcement and military and those people who do realize the truth I'm about to share with you, despite everyone's best efforts to keep you safe, the reality is they can't keep you safe because personal protection is your responsibility as an individual. No one can get there in time to save you. And so while I will never blame the victim for these things happening, I think there's another higher quality conversation. Every responsible and realistic adult, if you're a serious thinker, if you're a realistic adult, I think there's another conversation that should be had, which is, given the environment and the reality that we live in, personal protection is your responsibility. And if you've been on this planet for 20, 30 years and have never ever addressed how you can meet this responsibility so that you can shoulder the burden of protecting yourself or protecting those with you who you love or the innocent people in your environment, when that moment that we hope never happens comes, but the reality is hundreds of people will get raped, mugged, murdered, and victimized today. Hundreds of thousands of people will experience that moment where they thought it would never be them, but it is them. Today it is them. By the time you watch this video, hundreds of thousands of people will have already been victimized who never thought it would happen to them. Don't be one of those people. Be diligent. Be responsible with the organic right and responsibility that comes with being a human being and walking around on the planet, so you don't have to be a victim one day and you can be a victor. And maybe the guys who wanted to victimize you became the victim of someone who just wasn't gonna let it happen, right? The reality I speak of is simply that you're responsible for your protection, and I've made it extremely easy to teach you a number of soft skills that may make it so you never even have to use the hard skills. Learning behavioral profiling, risk assessments, understanding context, tactical positioning, rolling risk assessments. These are all things that happen in here before what you're watching on this video takes place in real life. You can learn these things online at protectornation.com. You can learn these things in person at the Protector Symposium from some of the best instructors in the world. Make sure you do the work so you're not found wanting if you're ever tested. Do the work so you never get tested because you understand where not to be, when not to be there, and why you shouldn't be there. Protection is no one else but your responsibility. And I want to empower you with the tools to be able to be a formidable and intelligent and cunning protector so you can live a safer pattern of life. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade. Join us. We're doing big things, keeping people safe, making the world a better place by helping good people to be more willing, capable, prepared, and yes, more dangerous. Boom! It's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. Learn online and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there and for us all to join forces
to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful but not harmless.